Welcome again, guys, to another video. Welcome again, guys. So tell your grandmother, your mother, your father, your sister, your stepsister, your aunt, your cousin, whoever wants to learn forex and whoever wants to be profitable, tell them that we are live right now. Remember, we're gonna be on Twitch soon, we're gonna be on TikTok, we're already on YouTube, and we're already streaming live right now on Facebook. As you're watching, we're streaming live right now. So right now I just want to be doing a quick market breakdown on USD JPY, USD Chef, and Euro USD. But we'll start with Euro USD. So these are things that I actually analyzed earlier on, but I'll actually give you a market breakdown and then we'll look at one pair that we're going to analyze together. Remember, as I always say, we fight figure traders right now. You know what I'm saying? Not in rands, dollars. We fight figure traders. So looking at this now, so what I'm saying, guys, is very simple. Remember, we always use a trend line as a trend indicator to show us what the trend is actually doing. We always use a trend line as that to show us what the market is actually doing. You get what I'm saying? As you can see right here, the market, we're not gonna deny this and we're not even gonna argue with this, my guy. If you don't know what this is, I don't know. As you can see, the market was actually in an uptrend, right? The market was in an uptrend, and what actually happened is very simple. The market actually broke out of the trend line. As the market broke out of the trend line, the market started to do what? To trend down. So every time we break out of a trend line, we know that the market is selling because it's actually used as a trend line. So we use that as an indicator, which the market is actually selling right now. You get what I'm saying? So right now, seeing that, I know very well which, okay, we are in a downtrend. In a downtrend. What is it that I'm looking for in a downtrend? I'm looking for my zones now. For my zones, the market is very simple. We're an expert in this. The market is very simple right now. I'm looking for my zones. So I first marked out all my zones. Just normal support and resistance, nothing too complicated. Normal support and resistance, right? And as I marked out support and resistance areas, what I'm seeing is that, okay, we had a support right here, which the market also created a resistance whenever we're looking at it from the downside, which was a resistance because we went back to go retest and then push down. You get what I'm saying? But then this support, which was a resistance, which became a support, which was also a resistance. You get what I'm saying? It's also a resistance now. So looking at the market, which is actually a resistance right now, I'm expecting it to do what? To give me a candlestick confirmation, and we're going to be pushing down. Where are we aiming for? You may ask me on Euro USD. Where are we aiming for? I'm aiming for this area. The market has to push down, and I'll aim for this area, and I'll enter on lower time frames, and I'll keep scaling down. You get what I'm saying? Now let's look at USD Chef. I want you guys to take notes as we are analyzing, because we'll be looking at USD Chef right now. We're looking at USD Chef. So for it to load USD Chef. So it's the same thing on USD Chef that I actually did a market breakdown in USD Chef, explaining what is it that I'm actually looking for. Just waiting for it to start loading my setup right now on USD Chef. Explain what is it that I'm actually looking for. You get what I'm saying? So now on USD Chef, what I'm looking for is very simple, guys. Simplicity is the way. This chart is not as complicated as you guys see it, but simplicity is the way. This is actually very simple. So now looking at USD Chef, what I'm seeing is that the market is actually in a downtrend. Was actually in a downtrend. But the moment we actually broke out of this zone, we actually broke out of this trend line, this was an indicator that the market is doing what? It's actually pushing up. So we have a mini trend, and we have an overall trend, right? Like trends within trends. So we have a mini trend and an overall trend, right? So this is actually our mini trend right here. So what I was actually looking at here is this. The market actually has to push down from this resistance zone because it gave us what's an inside bar. Just broke out of an inside bar, we're actually pushing down. Let me show you this inside bar pattern. We're in inside bar pattern. The market actually did what? The market actually just broke by this candle. So we're still pushing down. So what I'm expecting with this area that I drew over here, I'm expecting the market to actually come back to this zone on the 0.5 and the 0.61 on the Fibonacci and to actually push up, right? But if it does not respect this trend that we have and it decides to break out of this trend, then I know the market wants to bounce off this overall trend here. Then the market can actually bounce here. You get what I'm saying? The market can actually bounce to that zone. You get? Then our stop loss will just be here. So we'll be risking $1,000 to gain $3,400. You get what I'm saying? But if the market decides to break out of this overall trend that we are having, then the market is actually selling. You get what I'm saying? The market is actually selling, and then we'll actually sell the market. We'll wait for a breakout. We'll actually sell the market all the way until the zone. So it's that simple. You get what I'm saying? So it's that simple. But looking at USD Chef right now, what I'm actually looking for 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 buying opportunities. For buying opportunities. Remember, if USD Chef is gonna be buying, then it means DXY is buying. Euro USD is selling. Euro USD is selling. We just analyzed it. DXY is buying. USD Chef will be buying. Correlation. You get what I'm saying? So now I said we were gonna look at USD Chef and USD JPY. Meaning to say USD JPY has to buy because USD Chef is buying. USD JPY has to buy. You get what I'm saying? So now these are things that we use for extra confirmation whenever we analyzing. Not technically to say, Gucci, these are the only things that we are actually looking for. No, these are just for extra confirmation. Okay, no, this was not the chart that I was actually analyzing on USD JPY. It's actually the other chart. So meaning to say, we're actually going to be looking for buys on all these markets actually that we're actually looking at. Okay, it's fine. I can't find the chart. I think we should just analyze it, right? So now, looking at USD Chef, USD JPY, I meant to say, what I'm seeing is very simple. What am I having here? I'm having a trend. Right? The market just broke out of a trend. What are we having? We're having another trend, an uptrend. The market just broke out of a downtrend. Okay, should I cater for this? Okay, let's try to cater for that. We'll just call this a fake out. So what I'm seeing is very simple. Remember, I'm looking for buys on. I already know from analyzing all those pairs. That's why correlation is actually good. I already know from analyzing all those pairs what is it that I'm actually looking for. You get what I'm saying? So now, looking at USD JPY. What I'm seeing is easy. What I'm seeing is easy to identify. Even if you're an amateur in our academy, amateurs will be making thousands. Remember guys, mentorship is also available. So now, I'm just identifying all my areas where the market can actually start turning. Just identifying all these areas. Because here we had something like a support. Good. Just identifying all these areas where the market can actually be turning. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube page. This video is gonna drop on YouTube tonight. If you watched it live on Facebook, that's fortunate because you'll be taking trades with us. There's gonna be time maybe we're actually gonna be doing live Facebook trading where you'd actually be taking trades with us live on Facebook. You'll actually be taking trades with us live on Facebook, and we'll be showing you guys entries and why we think some other areas are potential areas of actually the market buying. You get? So now looking at USD JPY, I'm now gonna identify my areas of TP. Because I've just found my zones, right? I'm just gonna look at my areas where the market can actually turn, areas of TP. Like those major areas where the market can actually turn. We can also look at this. If the market continuously moves high, we can look at that area. And we can also look at our overall day. Okay, yes sir. So now looking at this area, I now know from USD JPY what the market is actually buying, right? Since the market is buying on USD JPY, what is it that I'm expecting? This is very simple. I'm expecting the market to actually drop right now, right? It's either the market is going to respect this area, right? Giving me a candlestick confirmation. If the market gives me a candlestick confirmation in this area, definitely guys, I am buying this market all the way until here, right? Or all the way until here. If you break above this, I'll scale in and I'll buy all the way until here, right? And I'll be using my trend line as a trend indicator. If you're gonna break outside the trend line, then I know we are in a downtrend. If we're gonna break outside the trend line. But now, let's say the market does not respect this zone that we are at here, right? It decides to actually push down. If the market decides to push down, we're gonna be pushing down to a what? To a support that we actually had here. We're gonna be pushing down to a support because this was actually a resistance which the market is gonna actually retest, which is gonna be a support. So now, let me use my Fibonacci to find those key zones. Okay, yes, exactly. So look at my Fibonacci. I'm expecting what? USD JPY to actually push down all the way until this level. Once we get this level, what is the signal? Now, this is the signal. Trend, level, candlestick communication, lower time frame entry. That's the signal. Get what I'm saying? So now which becomes very simple. So I'm actually anticipating the market to actually come here, and I'll be buying it. First partial TP, first TP, third TP. Once we break and retest, I'm entering other trades all the way until there. So guys, that's it. There's not a lot. This was just a market breakdown. We're not actually analyzing. It was just market breakdown. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends and family that we are live on YouTube. Tell everybody that the DTA Trading Academy, boy, will be making noise. This year we are making so much money this year. Guys, I like saying this. We are 5-figure traders, not in rands, in dollars, mukai. Soon, by the end of this year, we're gonna be moving to us being 6-figure traders, and by the end of next year possibly 7 figures if got permits. But you get what I'm saying though. So this was the DTA Day Trading Academy. Make sure that we're gonna take the link of our YouTube page. We're just gonna put it on our Facebook Live right now as you are watching the link. I'm sure it's probably there. Make sure you like, you share, you tell everyone, and soon we're gonna be having live Facebook trading, even on Twitch. We're gonna be streaming there in a lot of areas, but you're gonna be taking trades with us. But okay, let me just do this. I forgot to do one thing on USD JPY. I forgot to do one thing. That's to put my risk reward ratio. You get what I'm saying? So the market is actually in 2.25. So risking $1,000 to gain actually like $2,500, which is actually very good. So now looking at where the market is, I can start then taking trades, and that's it. So thank you guys for liking and sharing. It was your boy from the DTA Day Trading Academy, Clover, on the mic. Let's get it on.